Hey guys, Crewman here, CES 2025 Asus booth. Look at this. What is this? You saw it first. The TUF 9070XT. So, going over it, again, 3 8-pins. It's got a similar design to the 50 series. It has a very premium feel. You can see the PCB right here. You can see right here, very, very premium. It's got double BIOSes, Q mode and P mode, I would guess quiet and performance. And I'm pretty excited for this sucker. Now, when will we see it more? I don't know, but here it is, the 9070XT. Shame AMD doesn't have more press on this one. So this is their new ROG Thor 3 series, and it's got a lot of things that I like. Removable display right here. I don't want to take it off because I don't know if we're allowed to. GPU first intelligent voltage stabilizer. As far as I understand, how it works is it takes the power from all of the rails and it puts it into one rail, so it makes it more intelligent as it goes into the GPU. And as far as I understand, it is basically the same for us. It's just a different plug, so just more wires into the plug, and it goes right into the GPU. And you should get anywhere from like a 2 to 4% performance increase, which I think is a big deal if you ask me. Now I understand that you're paying for that, and it's a lot of money, but if you're like people I know and you just want the best of the best and all FPS counts, especially at 4K, this is a great product. And then this is one that I want to show you. I actually almost messed this up when I filmed my first run of content. This is the new high-end King of the Hill, the 5090 Astra. So think of Astro, but with an L at the end. Astra. So this thing is the new Strix, and what I love about it, what Asus told me about it that I really like is it has smart voltage control, and it has sensors in here that will tell you if, I'm trying to use the words right, so if I mess up the wording, I apologize. But long story short, it will basically tell you if some of the power, there's power fluctuations that are over like a few percent over the mean, which means it will let you know if you botch the install, or maybe you have a bad power supply, or maybe the wires are bad. It just lets you know what's going on. So the way he kind of simplified it was like, it's basically insurance to make sure that you don't mess up the install. So something interesting is this is the highest end 5090 as far as I know. So you're definitely going to pay a premium because this is the new highest end model. So it's going to be, the Astra's the highest end, and then you've got the Prime as the lower end, the entry level, the closest thing you'll get to MSRP, and then you've got the TUF Gaming that will be, you know, your TUF Gaming, and then you've got the Strix.
So one of the negatives of filming at the end of the day is your memory gets shot. So this is back in the hotel room. I wanted to go over the new classes of GPUs that Asus has and what models they're going to be. So remember what I said, this is the ROG Astral. The Strix is no longer the king of the hill anymore. So when you think the best Asus has to offer, you think the ROG Astral. This will be an 80 and 90 class only. Remember guys, it's no longer the Strix. It is the Astral that is the best of the best. Now the ROG Strix, and this is according to their website because I was briefed on it, but like I said, my brain was shot and I don't want to mess it up. I want to give you guys the correct information. The Strix now is a 70 Ti class and a 70 class. Now one thing I did notice that I didn't see from MSI is Asus is releasing non-OC versions, which generally means they will be cheaper in price, although prices were not announced as they have not been figured out yet. So remember, the Strix now is, you want the best of the best in the mid-range, like the 70 Ti and the RTX 5070. One thing that hasn't changed that is the same is the ROG TUF. The TUF will be released in every model. It's that tried, true, dependable brand. I think the TUF has come a long way from the 30 series. I was honestly not a fan of the ROG TUF models in the 30 series. The 40 series were great, and the 50 series looks to improve upon it. They have a very, very nice steel feel. They have like a premium, I think they have a premium feel, even though they're not meant to be premium. They're meant to be like, you know, the card that you can depend on. And they will be released in every single SKU, OC and non-OC. So again, I like that trend where Asus is giving you the chance to buy the quote-unquote cheaper model that's not OC. And then finally we have the Prime, which is your budget entry-level design. it still gives you that Asus premium build quality that if you like Asus, that's why I think that's the primary reason you buy them, because of how well built they are. Especially, I think they did a great job on the 40 gen, the 40 series, and it looks like they will continue that trend with the 50 series based on me getting a hands-on with the cards and getting to see how they look and feel. Now, the cool thing about the Prime is it will be released in every class but 90. So you can get a 5080 Prime, OC or regular. So you can hopefully get an MSRP or close to MSRP 5080 from Asus, which I think is a huge win. So that is the breakdown of the 4 different models that they are going to release.
All right, so these are the GPUs at the Asus booth, 2025 CES, and then my favorite power supply of CES.